Hello, in this video, we will upgrade Angular version from 18 to 19. In a previous video, you have seen how we upgraded the same project from version 14 to 18. And since 19 version is stable now, we can try to upgrade it. So let's see the current version here. We have current version 18.2 and all the application dependent modules are on 18. So the first thing we will do is we will go to this page, Angular update. You can see I have selected Angular version 18 and 19, application size medium, and I use material design. These are the steps we need to follow. But before I start that, I always like to remove .angular folder to get started with. And now let me copy the first command and run it. So what you're trying to do here, we're trying to upgrade Angular core and CLI version together. So now it will update the package and install the new packages. Might take a bit. Normally it's faster, so I won't go and pause video right now. I would see if it done. Yeah, see, it's faster. Okay, so here we can see the differences. The animation, common compiler forms, all those versions have been upgraded from 18 to 19 here. But it's not done. Now we have some migrations to be done. Since my project doesn't use Angular SSR, there are no changes required. If you are using this one, you may have to change here. And the new Angular 19 have different way of building application using ES build system. Before that, it was ES build, but from Angular 17 onward, you can opt for ES build. So Webpack and ES build, those are the builders. I would like to use the ES build, so I will press enter here. And if you want to read more about it, you can copy the link before you do that because each project is unique. So it may not make sense for your project and you can stay with your original build. Let me press enter, and what it will do is it will do migration and it will update some files. Before we go that, you can see there is another migration where if your application uses app initializer or environment initializer, they will be replaced with app provider initializer. Okay, so let me select that. Now let's go through the changes. As you can see, we have around 72 files changed. Let's select one of the component. What is the change here? In the component decorator, we have standalone property set as a false. If you have been following through the Angular documentation from Angular 19, all the components will be standalone by default. Meaning, if you want a component not standalone, you have to explicitly mark it as false. That is why all those components you will see will have this property. Here is nice. Here, this component was earlier set as true. So in the change, it removed that property. The same goes here. Standalone was true. It removed as its default is removed, removed, removed. And I'm just randomly clicking on those one just to see if there is any other change. Yeah, so more or less, this is the change we have. Good. So let's try to run this application to see if there are any issues. And you can see there is a nice animation here. And we have some errors. So, okay, what do we have here? Okay, so this kind of comparison operator were softly check in previous version and they would turn into warning, but I can see it's turned into error. So what I will do right now, I will take care of this here, and let me save this. Let's see the next changes in the next HTML file. Okay, let me delete those. And here is another one. And here is the next one. Okay, so the decimal pipe was giving us a problem and we removed it. And you can see there are no errors now. Yeah, there are some warnings. We can check those later. But you can see the application is running. So let's try to refresh the page. Check the console. If there are any errors, API is down, that's fine. That's why there are some errors, but there are no application-wide error. That's cool. Now we can go ahead and check ng version one more time. So what do we have? Now Angular version is 19. Uh, Here builder is 19, dev is 19, but you can see CDK is on 18, material is on 18. So we need to upgrade them. So if you go back here, here is a command to update Angular material. So before we do that, if we directly try to run it, it will say repo is not clean. So we had to first commit our changes. And then we run this command. And there should be two file changed now, two changes into one file for Angular CDK and material. So what will happen? The upgrade will update the CDK package and material package for this project. And it should be faster though. I don't want to pause video for that. Yeah, it's done. Let's see what are the migration are being applied. There are no migration required right now. Cool. So I will add it. And let me check Angular version command again one more time. So CLI is 19, cool. And CDK is 19, material is 19, all of them is 19. npm start, check the application running or not. And it's running on 42. Let's go here and refresh the page. Let me clean the package. Yeah, API is down, but application is up. Nice. So the next step I want to do is if you check the components where we have the inputs, you can see there are some kind of suggestions like convert this input to signal. This we will cover into the next video. Thank you.